here they come. Away they go now in the 5,000 metres, and they've got 12 and a half laps exactly to go. And it's Fedotkin of Russia. Kedir's gone up to head him off immediately, and Mohamed is running third. Then came TREACY, followed then by Vainio of Finland. NYAMBUI moving up on the outside, Rifle behind him. Then Coghlan of Ireland, who's well back in the early stages with Millonig, and well back in the field also is the Czech SY-KORA. YIFTER is running second last, and MAANINKA is last. 7:01, Fedotkin of Russia with 12 to go. And he's setting a reasonable pace to start off with.
Yes, he's setting a good pace. He's got a personal best of 13:17, which is pretty close to the best in the world. The world record is 13:08.4. And he's setting out to as if he means to keep that pace going. We had an interview with the Ethiopian coach earlier, and they're determined to set a fast pace. There's YIFTER on the outside of the screen coming into contact with the leader behind NYAMBUI. NYAMBUI there in the black. Very strong striding, and NYAMBUI in fact has the second best time in the world ever, but he didn't look very good in the heats at all.
Right, let's call them as they come around the turn into the straight once again. That's Fedotkin of Russia in front. Running second is Kedir. Third is Mohamed. Fourth in the black is NYAMBUI. Then came John TREACY of Ireland. YIFTER in the middle of the field from Vainio in the blue. Coghlan is next, the tall boy in green from Rifle, Millonig. Then came the Czechoslovakian SY-KORA, and MAANINKA is last. Fedotkin leading with 11 to go. And I would suppose they're almost getting into Indian file now, and there'd be about 15 metres covering them. It's Fedotkin, Kedir, Mohamed, NYAMBUI, TREACY. YIFTER is up running sixth. Vainio, Coghlan, then Rifle, Millonig. Next is SY-KORA, and last MAANINKA, and he's starting to pull out. Number 208's MAANINKA. He's back near the rear, but he's starting to gradually improve his position. He's the only one racing away one out as they come off the back once again.
It's a good time, Bill. They ran 2:05, 2:06 for the first 800 metres. That's world record pace if they keep it going, and Fedotkin is the man to keep it going. And if he doesn't, I think Kedir, the man running second, is about to take over, and Mohamed. I think they're there with instructions from their coach there to keep the pace going. The Ethiopians think that Coghlan, the Irish miler who's in that race, doesn't like a fast pace. He hasn't ever performed very well over a 5,000 metres. His best is 13:23, and you have to be into the teens, into the 13:12s, 13:14s to have a chance. So they think the fast pace will not suit him, and they're out to set it. But Fedotkin's doing it for them.
It's Fedotkin in front now from Kedir, Mohamed, NYAMBUI, TREACY, then YIFTER, Vainio, Coghlan, Rifle, Millonig. Then SY-KORA, the Russian, second last. And here we see a change come over the field. Now, there's YIFTER in a slow motion shot about a lap back. There's the easy grace of this champion from Ethiopia who won the 10,000 and is trying to complete the double here today. Some say he's 35, some say he's 42. Whatever he is, he's a little champion. There's no doubt about that. Miruts YIFTER of Ethiopia, one of the great runners of the Games. The field again, and it's Kedir of Ethiopia in front of Mohamed. Then came Fedotkin third. YIFTER's moved up to be fourth now in the red pants, and that's NYAMBUI, the big fella, just behind him, followed by TREACY and Coghlan of Ireland, who are together in the left of your screen as they get 9 to go. Kedir, Mohamed, Fedotkin, YIFTER, NYAMBUI, TREACY, Coghlan, then Vainio, Rifle, Millonig, and Rifle's gone back a little bit in the field there, and MAANINKA is still second last at this stage. But it's Kedir from Mohamed, Fedotkin, YIFTER, and NYAMBUI, number 649 on the outside in the black singlet. In fact, he's black all over. And Vainio, the tall man, on the inside lane. And the Irishman, Coghlan, and TREACY are just behind him. This is the scene now, coming around the turn into the front straight again. The Ethiopians first, second, and fourth. Kedir, Mohamed, and YIFTER fourth. Fedotkin of Russia splitting them from NYAMBUI, TREACY, Coghlan, and then back behind them would be Rifle and Vainio, and then Millonig, followed by SY-KORA, and MAANINKA is again back to last.
They have to go through in around 5:15 if they're on world record pace, and they're running through this 2,000 metre mark now, and they're well under it. They're 4:51, 4:52. They're certainly moving very, very fast indeed. They're going to set some good standards.
Right, it's still KEDIR in front from Mohamed, FEDOTKIN, YIFTER, NYAMBUI, TREACY, COGHLAN on his outside, VAINIO, RYFFEL, MILLONIG, then SYKORA, and last is still MAANINKA. MAANINKA, one of 28 children. However,
that's right.
7 of them, we must tell you, are only stepsisters and brothers. But 24 in his own family and 7 stepsisters and stepbrothers. But there's KEDIR in front still from Mohamed. 3rd placing to FEDOTKIN. 4th is YIFTER. He's done it very easily, YIFTER. In fact, he's doing it that easily. He says, come on, fellas, let's go.
They're going to share the pace between them by the look of it. KEDIR sacrificed himself, I thought, a little in the 10,000 metres, fighting off VIRÉN. And they may be sharing the pace between them, although Mohamed has not yet gone to the front. Mohamed is the weakest of the 3 of them as far as these 5,000 metre times are concerned. The pace has slowed dramatically over the last lap or so. They're easing down. FEDOTKIN's is satisfied that he set a fairly stiff early pace, and it's died down quite substantially.
Here's NYAMBUI making a move around the outside now, and it's YIFTER in front of KEDIR. NYAMBUI 3rd, Mohamed is 4th, and I think that's COGHLAN. Yes, Coghlan's gone up 5th, past FEDOTKIN, then TREACY, VAINIO. RYFFEL is next. He's having an easy run. He's done nothing. He ran his semi-final exactly the same way, and then SYKORA, MILLONIG, and MAANINKA staying back. But that's YIFTER, 2 metres in front of KEDIR. NYAMBUI of Tanzania is next, then Mohamed and COGHLAN. There's the close-up of them, and FEDOTKIN is the Russian in the red. Here they come into the straight again, and it's YIFTER now. KEDIR is going to take a turn at the pace-making, and it's KEDIR in front coming down to get 6 to go from YIFTER, the little half-bald-headed boy in 2nd place. NYAMBUI 3rd, then Mohamed. Next is COGHLAN and FEDOTKIN, and then TREACY. There's Mohamed in front, inside of 6 laps to go from YIFTER. And watching the race, Ron, YIFTER is the man you'd want to be on if you were betting and running.
He's looking very easily. I still like Markus RYFFEL. He stayed out of trouble a fair bit. He's at the back, and he's been very impressive so far in the way he's handled the heat in the semi-final. COGHLAN is in a good position too, and if it's going to be this slow, and they're certainly keeping it slow, here MAANINKA on the outside making a sort of a move. If it's going to be this slow, then COGHLAN has got a very potent last lap kick. MAANINKA is going to have a go by the look.
MAANINKA 208. He's gone up to be 2nd.
No, he's not going to have a go. He's just moving in a good position.
Well, I don't blame him for that. He's being very sensible, and NYAMBUI's moving around them now. It's KEDIR from NYAMBUI and MAANINKA. YIFTER back to 4th. COGHLAN round the outside. YIFTER will try and get out of there in a moment. He doesn't like being boxed in. Watch for him, number 191, green with the red shorts. And here's FEDOTKIN now. The early pacemaker's going up again, and so too is Mohamed. Mohamed of Ethiopia is going up now, and he's joined KEDIR in front from NYAMBUI. FEDOTKIN. MAANINKA is running 5th. Then came COGHLAN, YIFTER. Next is TREACY, VAINIO, SYKORA, and RYFFEL. And last of all is the Belgian at this stage, and or the Austrian rather, MILLONIG. Into the back again, and it's still KEDIR. FEDOTKIN's gone up to his shoulder. Mohamed 3rd, then NYAMBUI. Once again running a nice race, but he couldn't stay the distance in the semi-final. MAANINKA up there 5th, nicely placed from COGHLAN. Then VAINIO. Now YIFTER's got back in the field, but he has got off the inside. He's in the clear. And TREACY back behind him from SYKORA, and MILLONIG back at the rear, and RYFFEL well back at this stage. Here they come to the turn once again. No change in this leading order. Waiting for another move. They're coming down to get 4 to go. FEDOTKIN and KEDIR together from NYAMBUI. Oh, there's, let's see, it's MAANINKA pulled out. He flattened COGHLAN as he came out, and MAANINKA has gone to the lead with 4 laps to go. And YIFTER, there he goes. YIFTER's got out, followed MAANINKA, raced up to 2nd, bumped into FEDOTKIN there. They clashed as they went out of the straight. And with 4 laps or a little less to go, it's MAANINKA in front now. He was the silver medalist. He chased YIFTER home in the 10,000. He's going to try and make YIFTER chase him home, putting on a bit of speed. FEDOTKIN and YIFTER together 2nd, NYAMBUI next, and then KEDIR, followed by COGHLAN. Mohamed's dropped back, and then RYFFEL is moving up from VAINIO, TREACY, and further back is MILLONIG, and back at the rear is SYKORA. There's the team as they come around now near the 200-metre mark on this lap, a little over 3 to go. It's MAANINKA in front. Now YIFTER and NYAMBUI out deep from FEDOTKIN, COGHLAN, and Rifle, he's moved up to 6th. He's gone up quickly to 6th. KEDIR's dropped back a little bit here. VAINIO too, and also MILLONIG well out of it with the Czech SYKORA. But as they come down to get 3 to go, it's MAANINKA. FEDOTKIN trying to push through. He's on the inside. On his outside, YIFTER from NYAMBUI, KEDIR, and then COGHLAN and Rifle. Here's the scene out of the straight, 3 to go.
The tactic must be to keep on this speeding up. VIRÉN won his first 5,000 metres title by gradually speeding up from this point, running a 63-second quarter, then a 62-second, and then a 61-second. And Minko's trying to do the same thing. He's trying to force the pace. It was too easy early, and Maaninka hasn't got the speed of these other runners. He's a 10,000-metre runner predominantly, as is VAINIO, his teammate. NYAMBUI is more a sprinter, as is COGHLAN, as is YIFTER. So it's against the speed men against the distance men right now, and they're playing into the hands of the speed men.
1,000 metres to go. MAANINKA in front of YIFTER. The tall man in black is NYAMBUI. FEDOTKIN is next, and Rifle has moved up very handily. He's in about 5th placing on the outside in the red. COGHLAN is in the centre. KEDIR just behind him, and then Mohamed. VAINIO in the blue, the last man in your picture at the moment. Here they come now. They've got 2 laps to go. That's 800 metres, and they're a well-bunched field. 5 metres separating them. MAANINKA in front of FEDOTKIN, NYAMBUI, YIFTER in the centre, and then COGHLAN and Rifle on the outside, followed by KEDIR. They go to about the 700-metre mark now. Still tightly bunched. It's MAANINKA in front of YIFTER, NYAMBUI in the red, FEDOTKIN, then COGHLAN. VAINIO trying to push up on the inside. Here's COGHLAN going. COGHLAN, number 403, is making his move on the outside, and so too is Mohamed moving around them. And Mohamed's gone up to take the lead. KEDIR dropped out. Mohamed in front of FEDOTKIN, and YIFTER got a bump there from FEDOTKIN, who went. FEDOTKIN, the Russian, strode to the lead. Here's YIFTER after him. He's gone up second now from Mohamed, who's probably spent. Then came MAANINKA, and COGHLAN again around the outside from Rifle. And here's KEDIR, the other Ethiopian. He'll go past the lot. KEDIR's gone to the lead, coming to the bell. Second placing to YIFTER. COGHLAN now challenging from Mohamed. NYAMBUI making a run. Rifle drop back with MAANINKA. FEDOTKIN's got pushed back to 5th. 3:50 to go. And the leader, KEDIR, from COGHLAN of Ireland. NYAMBUI. YIFTER on the inside, 4th from Mohamed. FEDOTKIN. Here's Rifle coming in the red around the outside. Rifle sprinting past FEDOTKIN. It's COGHLAN of Ireland. YIFTER got up on the inside. He's gone like a rocket. YIFTER got through inside, 4 of them, and sprinted to the lead. 200 to go. It's YIFTER of Ethiopia. Second, COGHLAN of Ireland. NYAMBUI of Tanzania. They've raced away from Rifle and MAANINKA. NYAMBUI's making a big challenge. YIFTER in front. NYAMBUI challenging. Then COGHLAN and MAANINKA. It's YIFTER, however, after the double. He's got the double. YIFTER from NYAMBUI, MAANINKA and COGHLAN and Rifle. And YIFTER completes the big double. 4 metres to NYAMBUI. MAANINKA 3rd. 4th COGHLAN. 5th Rifle. 6th was MILLONIG. And then came TREACY behind them. And further back is Mohamed. KEDIR has run last, and VAINIO second last.
Well, the big move was when KEDIR stepped aside and let YIFTER go on the inside of him. YIFTER was stuck in an impossible position. They had him caught on the inside. He would have to drop all the way back, and NYAMBUI was sitting pretty and could have got a 10-yard break on him, but KEDIR stepped sideways. YIFTER came through on the inside, made his break, and then KEDIR stopped running. KEDIR just dropped back right through the pack.
Not only was that a strange thing, but also he got through on the inside of 3 others, including the leader COGHLAN at that stage.
Well, they were running wide on the outside of KEDIR, I think, when we see the replay.
No, they were in front of him. They were well in front of him. That's what I couldn't understand. I knew he got inside KEDIR, but which might have been a nice gesture. Now, they won't go that far back. But there's the strain on YIFTER. This wasn't the easy win that he had in the 10,000. You can see that strain. YIFTER in front of NYAMBUI, COGHLAN weakening, and MAANINKA running on again. A very honest performer, we'd say, MAANINKA. He'll run a place in everything. And there's YIFTER going on to win. He's won by 5 metres at the finish, but it was hard coming around that last 150 metres. NYAMBUI, a great run, a great improvement on his semi-final. Second, MAANINKA 3rd. There's COGHLAN 4th, Rifle 5th, MILLONIG 6th, TREACY